Hey, Fan Gang, how we doing? How we doing? It's Thursday. It's some against all odds. It's still not Friday. What the fuck is this week? Hey, Zekra. Hey, Bliss. Hey, Ace. Like I'm not a New Blood vampire. No, but I am socially awkward enough where for like a straight 3 or 4 months, the security guard at work thought my name was John. I don't know where he got John from, but I didn't feel like correcting him because I also didn't know his name. So for 3 or 4 months, I was just John. It's not my name at all, but yeah. All right, Blue Archive. Or Possum. I like possums. Possums are chill. It is Hina's. It's our miniature's birthday. Yay. Hi, Hina. What do you guys say? Goddamn right it's her birthday. How could I forget the miniature's birthday? Kasaki? Which one is Kasaki? Ah, look at that smile! She's so precious. Chat up there. She's so precious. Alright, what about regular Hina? Armpit Hina. She didn't forget about her birthday. She's just saying that to be modest, because Hina's perfect. Oh, the Chinese school leader. Oh, okay. I need to get my affection points. I have to smack girls on the head and get their affection. It's the only way I know how. If you guys know a better way to get affection from girls, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just smacking them on the head and running away. It is what it is. Yeah, I figure you're just teasing me. It's all good. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're doing Volume 3! Volume 1, Chapter 3. It's been a few weeks, hasn't it? Shiver Gore, so busy, Prefect. True. Volume 1, Chapter 3, Episode 9! We last left off with I have no idea, because it's been 2 weeks. Something about Yume, the big Yumers, is about to go missing or something. And Hoshino is having dementia flashbacks because the basement redditor is haunting her or doing some self-insert OC do not steal bullshit. Yeah. Alright, Avenue Student Council 2. Are we gonna get run over by a train here? There's nothing here, Yume! Yume is so pretty! I want Osiris to live, it's not fair! No luck here either. Ah, another failure! Osiris down! I'm sorry, Hoshino. I've been crushed by frustration and despair. This is where it ends for me. Yeah, I get hit by a train ascent to Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 14 A Realm Reborn is... The story's way better than it's way more fun than I remember it being. So go check out those VODs if you haven't. Please get up, you're embarrassing me. I simply can't go on. Take care of yourself, Hoshino. I'll never forget everything you did for me. Will you please stop? You know, these are the same straps that Hoshino wears. I feel like they should be all baggy and saggy when Hoshino wears them. And then they're straining with all of God's strength to hold in Yume's chest. But when Hoshino has them, they should be sagging and, yeah. Oh, it's still on Twitch? Oh, thank you for letting me know. I need to fix my Twitch category. I forgot, because it's very easy to. Blue Archive. There we go. There we go. All fixed. Thank you, Kira. First year Hoshino looks like very boyish. Hey, first year Hoshino has a vibe. I dig it. I like Tomboy Hoshino. It's a completely different vibe, but very good than her OG-san mode. This might have been a failure, But maybe the next one? Success could be just one stop away. There won't be anything there. It's gonna be the same no matter where we go. This Abydos President's exhibition hall, all those valuable treasures actually existed. The previous student council members would have found it and sold everything off ages ago. I want Skinny Horse too. We have Fat Shiroko. We need Skinny Horse. I guess you're right. Let's go back. This is a waste of time. We should have got excited about a fantasy treasure hunt. But you were so excited! You were still over here super fast when I told you about it. Yume is so cute. I hate that we know she dies. It's not fair, man! You're just back in grumpy mode because it was dead end. Foreshadowing. No, it's more so... Anyway, you dropped your notebook, idiot. Ah! My notebook! First year Hoshino's so good, one guy made a whole series about it since they showed up 2 years prior to hang out with her. Look, I appreciate the commitment. I appreciate the commitment. One Hoshino a day, is that the name of it? I might check that out. Ah, I almost lost your precious notebook, Hoshino. What a close call. Don't associate me with that notebook. More importantly, don't lie on the floor like that again. What would people say about the student council if they saw you? Well, one, it's not the floor. Two, it's the dirt ground. Yes, ma'am. Yume's so pretty! Look, I know I have blue hair bias, but she is! Now look at that big ass ahogi! Look, Hoshino, it's a water bottle you can wear like a backpack. Should I get one? No way, it's too expensive for what it is. It's gonna be bulky if you need to make quick maneuvers. I don't think camelbacks are that bulky. Oh, really? Hey, Natra! Welcome in, we're doing Blue Archive. Hope you're having a great one. Oh, really? We're in Volume 1, Chapter 3. We're finally back in Volume 1 after forever. It took us a long time to get here, but we made it. Ah! 10,000 yen! That is pricey! Yeah, but it's a yen, so all the zeros are worthless, so it's like $10. Our money we better spent on ammunition. We're always in short supply. That's true. I have a question. Yes? How'd you become the student council president? Not to be rude or anything, but you're kind of, I mean, I didn't hear any news of an election. You're the only member of the student council to begin with. Don't worry, you're completely right. I didn't become president through any kind of formal procedure. So you're like a South American president? Really? You see, before the previous student council left, they conducted a show of hands vote, and ta-da! I became president. That wasn't fair. That wasn't fair. That would have been South American president when the CIA was fucking around there. Oh, yeah, okay, that wasn't fair of me to say. Huh? You became president off some raised hands? I can think of a more informal way for you to be elected. Yeah, she's de facto president. Yeah, I guess since Abydos doesn't have any sort of administrative infrastructure, that's how they've been electing presidents for a while. Those people didn't care about running the student council at all. They just offloaded the dead weight onto you and ran away. Implying the CIA ever stopped. Hey, look, we don't make CIA jokes here. We also don't joke about the Clintons here. That's how bad things happen to you. No, Hoshino, it wasn't like that at all. I didn't become president by matter of convenience. I wanted it. I wanted to be president. I mean, your halo is literally the school symbol, so I guess at this point, you just gotta go for it. But really? Really? I thought I might be better equipped to protect Abydos if I had more authority and responsibility. She's trying to process it. Poor Hoshino is just trying to process the responsibility. She can't fathom it! Although now that I think about it, become president exactly give me all that power. But but I worked hard in my own way to prepare for the position. Phrasing. Yeah, I'm aiming to have a very long unlife, being undead. I'm very happy being a vampire. Please don't unalive me, Clintons. I'm joking, please. Prepare! Ta-da! The official Abdo Student Council Presidente notebook. Yeah, in Minecraft. Well, no, now it's in Hytale. Minecraft is so last year. Now we got Hytale. Hytale's awesome. Oh, is that big sigh, Hoshino? Believe it or not, I'm being super serious. Super serial. I've been keeping a daily activity log. The Tenoshi Banana inventory. Look, it's a foreskin duck. I have no other words for this. It's a foreskin duck. You're telling me this 150 yen kitty notebook is your preparation? It's not just a kitty notebook, I told you! It's the official Abdo Student Council Presidente notebook. Although these days it reads more like a diary. Fussy Hoshino just hits different, man. Don't make a disapproving face! Doesn't change how I feel. And one day this precious log will be yours, Horace! No way, not in a million years. Well, why not? Right, you're not even an official member. I'm sorry for overstepping. You turned down all my invitations to join the student council, but for some reason I thought you'd always be by my side. Wait, no, that's not what I meant! I just don't like the design. She doesn't like the foreskin duck. How could you not like the foreskin duck, Hoshino? Oh, really? I thought it was really cute. Well, at least one person thinks it's cute. What about a banana's cute? You got terrible taste. Huh? Maybe you're just not into fancy stuff, Hoshino. Oh, or is it because it's not a fish? I don't like fish. What are you talking about? I saw a sparkle in your eyes when we were at the market looking at that whale notebook. Just couldn't tear yourself away. You should know, Hoshino, nothing escapes me. She wanted a banana whale. Hoshino would have one of those 1990s trapper keepers with like sparkles and stars and whales on it. I was so not! And more importantly, whales aren't fish! Really? Oh, you think they're cute anyways, right? Look at that smug. Look at that smug Yume! Yume! Whales are mammals. I learned that watching the Shachi stream the other day. Everyone here loves Shachi. It's non-negotiable. We loved Mume and now we love Shachi. It is what it is, boys. Did you find it? Yume! Hoshino! What are you spacing out for? We've got to hurry and find this thing so we can head back. Temperatures areas drops fast once the sun goes down. It's called the desert. Look over here, Hoshino. Isn't Abados's night sky just so bright? She's been around. She's been streaming like once or twice a week for a month or two now, I think. She still does no voice, no mic, but she does art stuff. It's fun. I think she did a whale exposition. She did an educational whale stream recently. But yeah, we love Shachi in this house. It's because we're out in the middle of nowhere. There's no light pollution from the city to dull the view of the stars. Hey Nakamura, hope you're having a great one. There's no light pollution. I see. More importantly than stargazing, redirect your attention to the ground, where you find the citizen's lost item and get back home. How you doing, Naka? According to their information, it should be somewhere around here. Jeez, why are you always accepting these pain-in-the-ass requests? This is Volume 1, Chapter 3, Episode 9. Yeah, I had to think about that one for a moment. Well, because it's wrong to turn away someone in need of help, isn't it? Art. Ah! The wind's picking up. Oh, Chanel, it's a sandstorm! We need to leave right now! The way back, the compass, where? Do you guys say compass or compass? I always hear it's pronounced compass, but that makes no sense to me. It's a long road ahead, but it was a long road to get here too, because I'm doing this in chronological order of release and whatever. So I did Volume 1, Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Volume 2, Chapter 1, Volume 3, Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Volume 4, Chapter 1, Volume 3, Chapter 3, Volume 3, Chapter 4, Volume 2, Chapter 2, Volume F, Volume 4, Chapter 2, Volume 5, Chapter 1, and now I'm back at Volume 1, baby! And it's great. I love it here. Ah! I forgot to bring the compass again! Again? I reminded you to pack it! We're screwed if we get lost in the desert. I know, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, EX. I did the first half of the first part of Volume EX. And I think we're finishing EX after Volume 1, Chapter 3. Every single event, every single event, every single event. The small creature? Oh, you mean my maid? It's fine. She's my ghoul, my vampire ghoul. She's down there. I got a mail order maid, but she didn't survive shipping, so I just turned her into a ghoul. And she doesn't clean a lot. She actually tagged me with her ghoul claws, and I got an infection. Still dealing with, but she's cool. She just parks there now. She's happy down there. It's fine. EX is after Volume 5, Chapter 2. Is it? I don't know. We're doing EX eventually. I know. I'm sorry. It's okay. I had a feeling, so I brought one. Wow! You're the best, Hoshino! My amazing, dependable. Also, hey, Commander Ace Fox! A happy Azu face to you, too. There's no time for compliments. Run! Hurry! Scamper! Have a Shiroko. A fat Shiroko or a skinny Shiroko? Sarker! We're back in the present. I really can't get hold of Sensei or Hoshino. How long do I... Oh yeah, that's right. Sensei got Clintoned. Sensei talked a little bit too much about the Clintons. And then there was a gas explosion at Shale that's completely unrelated. That happened last time. Yeah. I really can't get a hold of Sensei or Hoshino. How long do we have to wait here? Can you hand me the welding rod, Sarker? Wow, Ayane is a welder too? What isn't Ayane? Ayane is the sleeper waifu of Abydos, man. And you know what? It's even better because we know she's actually a Yame from Hyakiyako. It all makes sense. It all adds up. The Gnomers and Shiroko got bored of waiting and wandered off. I mean, Shiroko's literally a feral dog, so what do you want? Hammer, please, Sarker. The former student council president. What happened to her? Yeah, Ayane is just casually carrying the entire Abydos school. She does everything for them. She is too strong. Look, if they made a striker Ayane, she would be too OP. So that's why she's a support unit. See, that's why Ayane is a support unit, because she's actually a Yame from Hyakiyako, and she's hiding her power level in Abydos. It is what it is. I wonder. She doesn't want to go back to Hot Dog. If you know, you know. Hoshino really didn't want to talk about it. She's not Batman, she's Bird Girl. Uh-huh. I don't think Ayane's listening. Does your back hurt, Ayame? Is your helicopter version really good in PvP? Because I sometimes see people using it. My PvP rank is in like the mid-hundreds these days. It's okay. During times like these, keeping my hands busy helps clear my head. Clear your head? She is a good summon? Interesting. Sarikar! She does have a lower cost than the tanks, which is nice. Let's break into the student council room! Where's this coming from? Huh? You sound like Shiroko right now. Isn't that the classroom they use for storage? It's always locked. There has to be answers about the student council presidente there. Probably, but Hoshino might get mad. Maybe we should ask her. If it was just a regular storage room, it wouldn't be locked up the way it is. Any vehicle students good for PvP? So you're saying I should throw Summer Faust with her 10 cost tank in there? What I'm hearing is that Faust is OP. I'm joking. There's no way a 10 cost skill unit could be good for PvP. We've regarded it as Hoshino's personal storage and left it alone. But there's nothing to hide, it wouldn't be locked up. Yes, we have no choice. We need to go see. So fast. Wait, Ayane! Clompies. I guess I'm here. You're late, hag! It isn't 10 costed 5-star? What was it then? Like 8 or 9? Bump. Huh? Why is the water cloud inside? What's the water cloud? Huh? Water cloud. Uh-oh. Ayane must be real mad. I guess I should stop dilly-dallying. Born to dilly-dally, forced to lock in. Before I get in more trouble. You see, because these are Yume's straps, they should be really baggy on Hoshino. Oh, that's the helicopter. How the fuck did Ayane get the helicopter inside the school building? I know Ayane is overpowered, but what the hell? We're here! Hoshino, this is a brand new Abydos! Cherno, Iroha, and Ayane are all really good. I actually have Summer Faust leveled 90 just because I love her, because Faust is the boss. But it kills me that her tank is 10 cost. It kills me. I can market it that way. We're just being forced into one of Abydos' annexes. Yeah, it's too expensive. You're not wrong there. We're back in dementia mode! Back into hag mode! We put Hoshino in the wheelchair and we're wheeling her into the nursing home. She's having all these delusions. And all the other students left! Just you and me now, Hoshino. Last students of Abydos High School. We're gonna leave eventually anyways. I don't care about them. We can't blame people who are just looking to ease their suffering, Hoshino. It's really natural disasters is his fault. Considering how hard it must be to leave the place they called home. Some of them for their whole lives. Yeah, I have Summer Ayane, so I have the helicopter. I don't have the, I don't have Iroha. And there's another tank I don't have. Wait, no, I do have Cherno. I just never used her. So I'm just missing Iroha. It doesn't matter! Now a single person decided to stay and protect Abydos, their so-called home. You did, didn't you, Hoshino? And I'm here too, right? When you put it that way, yeah. Yep! So the last two students of Abydos will have each other's backs. More so than ever. Right, Hoshino? Oh, Cherno swimsuit is the one with the tank? I have regular Cherno and Hot Springs Cherno. Is Cherno Hot Springs Cherno swimsuit? Because I think she is wearing no, she's wearing the robe. I forget. Whatever. I'll protect you no matter what! You never seem to mind getting hurt, but you can use me as a shield. Oh, she is. Okay. No way, you're the weak ones. I'll protect you. Well, you're not wrong, but it's only because you're especially strong. Yeah, I have Sharino. I needed to finish leveling her up because I know she's really good for some of the bosses. Senior is supposed to look after her junior, you know. Yeah, I get it. That's why I just feel like I should put in more effort. So here, take it. Oh, huh? What is it? A student council membership form? You mean it, Hoshino? You changed your mind? I didn't change my mind. More so, I don't have anywhere left to run. It's not about the student council, it's just being with you feels natural. I don't really see any other option than staying with you, but that doesn't mean I'll take the notebook. Get Yume, nerd! Wow! There are nerds. There are words to describe how happy I am, Hoshino. I'm beyond happy. Is this a dream or maybe a miracle? Yeah, that's it. It's definitely a miracle! I can't breathe! At this rate, I might die before this miracle plays out. Wait, that's right! I can't let this moment slip by! When you take a picture, a commemorative pic to remember this moment forever! Yeah, we all wish we were Hoshino in this moment. Commemorative pictures? I don't think this situation really warrants that, Yume! What are you even saying? We're celebrating! But of course we need to take a picture! In memory of Diesel Mania, there's one but of course. And the but of courses continue in Final Fantasy II. Come here, Hoshino! Perfect! Next, look over there, Hoshino! Close, too close! We're definitely touching! Not yet, come closer, come on, don't be shy! You're holding me way too tight, Yume! I'm gonna suffocate, back off! Ta-da! Song is a bop. Oh, okay, bye, Hag. She wasn't enjoying the music. I don't know why. It was such a happy moment. What could possibly be going wrong with it? This is our new student council office. What do you think, Hoshino? It's small. It really is, but still. This is a new beginning for the Abido Student Council. I know. It's just the two of us. The Presidente and Vice Presidente. Right now, but someday. You haven't played since Shadowbringers, Final Fantasy XIV? I last played a year and a half or 2 years ago, and I finished Shadowbringers. I got to like the pre-patch stuff for Endwalker. That's where I left off, and I'm just starting to replay Final Fantasy, starting over with New Game Mode, New Game Plus mode, and A Realm Reborn, going through the main story again. And I'm really enjoying it way more than I did the first round. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm streaming it, but it's great. I've heard very bad things about Dawn Trail, the current expansion, but rumor is that Final Fantasy is going to be on the up and up big time soon. Maybe next year. I don't know. This is going to be a dry spell year because they're getting their shit together after Dawn Trail. But supposedly they're cooking hard to make up for Dawn Trail. So it is what it is. I'll put it this way. I have more faith in the Final Fantasy XIV devs than I do with Arrowhead and Helldivers 2. And that should tell you everything. Someday! Why does someone always text me at noon? I should just put my phone on not vibrate. I actually was looking at mods for Final Fantasy XIV to replace that character in Dawn Trail with some other voice lines. Someday this whole place will be filled to the brim with our underclassmen and Kohai and fellow members, right? Yeah, Fest is in 5 months. No, I was talking about Final Fantasy though. But yeah, Fest is in 5 months-ish for this game. YouTube is always eating comments. Also, hey, Lang. Hope you're doing good. Also, hey, Mike. Mike, honey. What? Hi. Hello. Why are we in swimsuits? I'm not complaining, but why are we in swimsuits? Okay. Oh, look at those starry eyes. They're so happy. Now they're not so happy. I guess this is a time lapse. And we got the swimsuits as a treat. To show us what we could have had! Yume in a swimsuit, but they took her away from us! It's not fair! Yume is a lovable idiot, though. That's been happening the last few days. YouTube's just been goofy. It's been deleting a lot of stuff. I wonder if that was Hoshino before or after Yume getting Yume'd. All dusty in there. Yeah, YouTube's auto moderation is overzealous, but I also can't turn it off because the bots will invade. It is what it is. I've tried it without YouTube's auto mod. It's not worth turning it off. Excuse me? One second, Yame. No one really uses this room anymore, so it might be super dusty. I mean, apparently YouTube was auto-modding my name last night because it has the word power in it. So, I don't know, it's weird. Huh? Not a speck of dust! I was expecting it to be a disaster in here. You're right! It appears to be pretty well maintained. That one... They have one minifan holding out against the heat of the desert in here. That minifan is working for its entire life. That poor minifan. You think it was Hoshino? What reason would she have to keep an abandoned room clean? Arr. 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 Hi, Shiroko. Woof. Trinity Mahu Shouju Areas Chapter 2 Moonlit Dreams Run Red Winter Literature Trinity Idol Rerun Hyaki Yaker Descensus Descent Rerun Deca. What's up, Brevin? How you doing? I saw that. No one else saw that, but I saw that. I'm assuming you copy paste that into the wrong window. Whoa, Shiroko! Hi, Nanomers! Oh, wait, Shiroko and Nami too? Are those brooms and dusters? You're the one cleaning! Yes, that's correct, but what are you two doing here? I see, so everyone came to the same conclusion about the situation. I'm really looking forward to Volume 6, yeah. I'm actually a little annoyed because I want to jump into Volume 6. It looks so good. I'm so down for more areas. But I have to get through this, then I have to get through Volume 5, Chapter 2, and I have to do Volume EX. So I got at least those big three before I can dive into Volume 6. But I'll get there, I'll get there. It wasn't that long ago I was at the start of Volume F, just wishing I could get into Volume 1, Chapter 3 already. God, Volume F was good. This game doesn't have a bad volume. It doesn't have a bad chapter. Student Council President Yume's Halo really was destroyed. We need to know why. Yes, I agree entirely. Have you been maintaining this room all this time? Well, yes. Just here and there when it crossed my mind, I never told Hoshino. However, it appears to be just a collection of odds and ends in here. There's something here. Cabinets! They're called shelves. Those. Third year, Kuchinashi Yume. And first year, Takanashi Hoshino. Must be their lockers. They probably used it during their time as student council members. That's what I'd assume. Student council president's cabinet is empty, but Hoshino's. Nanomi already looted the room. The cleaning was just a fraud. It was her cover for looting. I appreciate you, Nanomi. I appreciate the game. Yeah, I show up in Bunny stream sometimes. I happened to be at work and I saw her on. I put her on for background noise. I was in the server cabinet aisles in the data center I work at doing inventory. It was nice to have background chatter. Locked! Let me try. Bunny's cool. What is that? What the heck is that, Shiroko? Why is a high school girl carrying around a lockpicking set? The question is, Seriker, why are you surprised Shiroko has that? Consider it a hobby? It's okay! It's already opened anyway. Hey. For Koharu, yeah. Yeah, I follow Koharu on Twitter. I don't think I've ever caught his live streams, though. Brandon, that is. Brandon/Koharu. I don't think I've ever caught his live streams. I got scared that you were gonna get in trouble with Hoshino. We did still open it without her permission. I wouldn't say we're in the clear. Shiroko always makes me want to play Payday 2 again. Not Payday 3. No one wants to play Payday 3. But Payday 2, man, that takes me back. What's inside? Weapons and equipment. There's a non-zero chance there's Blue Archive mods for Payday 2. There's a mod to replace your model with Shiroko. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. We're on the same wavelength. I had that thought after I said it. A bulletproof vest! Extra sidearms, all this equipment. I modded Payday 2 a little back in the day. It's been like a decade since I played Payday 2 last. The only mod I got was a Christmas sweater for the slimmest body armor. Because it amused me. Also one that made bodies not despawn, so you just have to like swim through bodies. Probably Hoshinos from a long time ago. They're well maintained though. That's some serious firepower. 2 months, 4 tops to finish Volume 1, Chapter 3. My pace is slowing a little bit because now I'm multitasking Final Fantasy XIV once a week as well. So I haven't decided what my regular activities will be. Tuesdays will still be Blue Archive. Fridays will become Final Fantasy from now on. I don't know what Thursdays are gonna be. If it's gonna be horror or if I'm gonna make that a Blue Archive day. I'm inclined to make Thursdays be an indie horror day to give my voice a rest from voice acting Blue Archive and Final Fantasy. But we'll see. Yeah, Left 4 Dead 2 has infinite mods. If you want it, it's in Left 4 Dead 2 somehow. Was Hoshino gonna fight a one-woman war or something? I mean, yes. It's literally Hoshino. Ah! Oji-san's here! Hoshino! Everyone, stay calm! I know what to do! She's in her dementia mode. All you have to do is just pretend you're Yume. And Hoshino won't realize you're not real. Hoshino, something on my glasses. How did that get on my glasses? Whatever. Ah! What are you rascals up to? Wow, she's just straight up talking like Oji-san. Hoshino works on T-Rex logic. Yo, what? That song? That song started off as an old-timey thing, but then it turned into a bop. Right as I clicked off it? That wasn't fair. I want to hear that song again. That day! That doesn't sound positive. That day sounds ominous, in fact. I guess, but trying to fix a problem of violence isn't really fixing anything. It just continues the cycle. Hey, we've heard that one before. And if you keep resorting to fighting, so that's the only way you'll know how to resolve conflict. I think it's the first time I heard that track. I didn't become presidente by matter of convenience. I wanted it. I wanted to be president. We can't blame the people who are just looking to ease their suffering, Hoshino. It's really the natural disasters is his fault. It was added with a Railgun collab? Oh, so that's probably why I never heard it before. They gotta bring the Railgun collab back just for that song, man. Only Nomi could pretend to be Yume. Look, but hear me out. Nomi could pretend to be Yume, and everyone else could just hide behind Nomi because she's so big. It'll work out, trust. Is this a dream? Or maybe a miracle? Yeah, that's it. Definitely a miracle. They promised they would bring it back eventually. I hope so. I also really want the Vocaloid one. Actually, I want the Vocaloid one even more than Raildex, because I never watched Raildex. I just know of it. I had friends that got into it, but I didn't. I was busy watching Rosario Vampire at the time, I think. Back then! I was so full of rage. Also, Rosario Vampire, one of my favorite animes of all time, and I'll never take it back. I will die on the hill that it's trash, but so am I, and Rosario Vampire is one of my favorite animes. Especially the second season opener, Disco Lady. That song goes so hard, man. I was angry over Abydos's state. Bring in Hiyori and dress her up in Abydos uniform. Rosario anime is also completely different from the manga, yes. Because, I mean, to be fair, there's no way they could fit anything in the manga into anime because there's so much. The anime also ends, like, at the first arc of the manga or something. I read most of the manga. I fell off of it at some point when the main character turns into a ghoul, I think. I don't remember. It's been a long time. Angry that every time you thought maybe you could relax, another sandstorm would devastate us. Anger about the unrelenting desertification. Endless days without rain, the brutal cold of desert at night. Karumu and Missouri are best girls. They are. They hold up, too. The irresponsible students who abandoned Abydos, apathetic citizen, the competent former student council, criminals who took advantage of the hard times, the pitiful adults. Twin Star Exorcist, I don't remember that name. The student council president who had no sense of urgency, who kept making mistakes. I don't know, I don't think that's fair. I think you may have had some urgency. But most of all, myself! Me, who couldn't solve anything. I was angry about everything. That's not exactly right. This is a great CG. Tomboy Hoshino just has a different vibe. She goes so hard. I believed in my rage. Thought it was the only solution. As if the strength of my anger would somehow just fix everything. Ta-da! Hoshino is a Sith Lord. Yeah, it's Darth Hoshino. It's Darth Horus. Look, Hoshino! I finally found one of those Abydos Oasis Festival posters. A Sith Lord? Can you believe the Oasis used to be the size of a lake? Here, take it as a souvenir. It's incredible, isn't it? If we had some kind of miracle, people might start coming back here. Just imagine it. You may be a Jedi. Is Yume Daikon Jin? Daikon Jin? What the fuck was his name? The guy played by Liam Neeson in episode 1. Something Jin. Because he dies. And he was too good for the world. Miracles don't exist. What I'm trying to say is that Yume is too good for this world. I'm unhappy because she had it coming. And I want her to live. Something like that isn't going to happen. What? Who the hell is going to come visit some random spot in the middle of the desert? For once in your life, will you stop daydreaming? Says there's a Blue Archive anime. Yume got voiced before Sia. And of course, Erica. Did Yume get voiced in the anime? It must have been for like one split-second scene of a flashback. I don't remember it though. So sorry, Hoshino. It's because I'm a dummy. Yeah, and the flashbacks, okay. I should rewatch the anime now that I've gone through the game so much. Because I watched the anime when I was still in, like, Chapter 1 of Volume 1, when I first started the game. I should rewatch it. Talking about miracles, luck, fortune. Yeah, Sia's voice now. And we love her. Everyone here loves Sia. It's non-negotiable. You're the president of Abydos Student Council. Learn to take that responsibility more seriously. Rippy, rippy, rips. Okay, bye. Yeah, our sleep paralysis brat. You can't not like our sleep paralysis fogs. That's when that day came. Sia isn't just our lovely racer, she's our lovely racist. The fastest racist of them all. She has world records in racism. Sia's so fast. That day, Yume had cooked up some trouble, and as usual, I was cleaning up the aftermath. Trouble? Something small. Some thugs who had wandered into the Abydos district started a fight, and Yume went to break it up. Instead, she almost got herself kidnapped. Seriously? Didn't that happen to you, Seriker? Isn't that exactly what happened to you, Seriker? Yeah, the racing community is dying. Repost if you're a true racist. I will never let go of the racist joke about racing games. It's so funny. I don't care how old it is. I don't care how played out the bit is. It's funny to me. I think that from the beginning, it was a trap set for the Student Council Presidente. For Yume. Wait, Blue Archive card? I didn't even know that was a thing. In the end, I had to intervene and dismantle the gang entirely. I like that Blue Archive is kind of becoming like how Tuhu is, where it's just like getting fan games and fan content. Hopefully Nexon doesn't shut it all down. I have a bad feeling Nexon will start shutting down the fan content because that tends to be how the Korean corpos act. But I really want... I'm here for Blue Archive becoming the new Tuhu. If I think about it, they were definitely outsiders. Anyone from Abydos would have known that our student council didn't have a cent to their name anymore. We hadn't been Kavotis' financial powerhouse for a long time. I was just mad that day. Angry about everything. Frustrated at the end of my rope. Like I said, it was such a small thing, but I just couldn't handle it. Occurrences like those happen all the time, but I just lost my cool that day. I left her and went home by myself. I was just lashing out. I didn't mean anything I said. I was just gonna give her the silent treatment for a few days and then come back. Okay, Anakin. So I turned off my phone, lazed around for 2 days, and came back to school. But by then, Yume was gone. Seacopter. I haven't seen Seacopter. I'm back, Yume! Forget what happened. I'm totally over it. More importantly... Yume... This moment actually just hit me hard. I've been there. Miss you, Mike. And from that day on, the search for Yume consumed me. I searched all over Abydos. That's a good CG. The CG goes hard. I'm sorry, Hoshino. The signal is cutting out. There was an urgent matter, so I had to cross the desert in the sandstorm. Hoshino, I'm sorry. I forgot the compass again. I wrote you a note, but I'm leaving you a message here too. Please be sure to get my notebook. I left it for you. It should be easy for you to find. Ocean OI. And then Yume was found in the Abydos Desert 33 days later. I like how... Okay, so this is gonna break the mood a little bit. It always amuses me how Shiroko doesn't really have a worried face. Well, she has a worried face because we've seen it, but she defaults to her resting bitch face instead of worry. It always makes me laugh. She must have gotten stranded by a sandstorm when she was trying to cross the desert for this urgent matter. Once the storm hit, she probably strayed off the path to avoid it. But the storms changed the landscape of the desert and there's no signal out there. And no way of making contact with her. She couldn't find her way back. The causes of death were dehydration and exhaustion. That's miserable. That's a miserable death. Yeah, we saw her worried face in Volume F. If only she had bought the camelback! Hoshino, it's all your fault! You didn't let Yume buy the camelback so she would have water! It's all your fault, Hoshino! Seriously, I've been looking for you for so long. Yume. I recovered Yume's remains, as well as her weapon, shield, and other belongings, but I couldn't find her notebook. What was her main weapon? Was it the grenade launcher? I don't remember. I searched and searched for even a hint or clue about her urgent matter and what really happened. But I couldn't find anything. Where in the world was this place she left her notebook? I tried everywhere I could think of, but it was nowhere to be found. That notebook has to have answers on what happened to her. Why is it that I couldn't find that damn notebook? Oh, it's a pistol? Huh. I'm thinking of someone else that had a grenade launcher. If Nephthys was somehow involved in... We're having an emotional moment, and then this word, Nephthys, was somehow involved in Student Council President Izume's death. Then I... Why, Yume, why? Uh-oh, here comes the tears. Sad clumpies. Oh, the pistol Horus has was Yume's. Oh, that makes sense. Ding dong! Yikes! The doorbell again! I want train brats. Where's my Shupos? Bring me Shupos! Shupos! It's me! Isn't that Overseer Suwowu? Apologies if I startled you. I've come with a Nephthys officer for our appointment. Did you forget? May I come in, miss? Butler? I've come to discuss the secrets of the Trans-Desert Railway. Yes, I've been waiting. But where's the little Shupos? I need my brats! Where's Hikari and Nozomi? Should we get out of here? Yes, let's go to the foreclosure task force room. Secret revealed. What secret? What secret? Tell me! I don't forget Nonomi is rich because she buys Gunpla for me. Love me, Nonomi. Please sit down. Much appreciated. So this is the foreclosure task force. Think I would end up here under these circumstances. As I said yesterday, Overseer Suwowu is employed by Nephthys as an ally. She escorted me here after all. I'll stay out of the conversation for now. But we love you, Suwowu! No, come back! How long has it been? 2 years already? Have you been well, miss? Very much so, thank you. How are your funds? If you'd like to exchange your current card, I can provide you one with a higher limit. No, please don't bother. I don't use it very often, actually. But I do appreciate it, thank you. I see. Now, have you any thoughts on returning? Return? Yes, Clump. We can re-enroll you at Highlander anytime. A moment's notice. Hickory, in your opinion, is cuter? I respect your opinion. But I disagree. I respectfully disagree. Because I love Nozomi more. But I also love Hickory. I love both Shuppos. Oh, hey, you're obviously making her uncomfortable. Yeah, get to the point. Yes, well. Nozomi best Shuppo for me, but I like Hickory too. I disagree. This line of questioning is perfectly valid. After all, Highlander and Nephthys were preparing to enter into an industry academy alliance at the time of Nozomi's no. I got Nozomi on the head. Nonomi's withdrawal. Her decision to remain in Abydos nearly ruined that. They do belong together. You can't have one Shuppo without the other. That'd just be cruel. It was us who had to accept Nonomi's stubbornness and bear the brunt of that loss. Therefore, isn't it rude for you to treat us in this manner? Sarker! Keep it together, Shiroko. We can't cause any more problems, okay? Yeah, I wasn't trying to. Hold her back, Sarker! Hold her back! It matters not. If you wish, I'll fight you at any time. Come! If you insist. Please, contain yourself, Suowu. Every single instance of a JP ship using names Inazumi or Ikazuchi always had sister ship with other name. I didn't know that. That's cool. My apologies, miss. I swear my intent in coming here was not to force you to return. Yes, I think it'd be best to move on to the reason for this visit. Yes, that was it. The hidden secret of the Trans-Desert Railway. Is it transitioning into a jungle railway? It's very brave of them. Someone say something! To get to the point, the Trans-Desert Railway was a front for a project to make an asymmetric power weapon led by the Abydos Student Council and secretly executed by Saint Nephthys. What? The Student Council? Asymmetrical power weapon? What does that even mean? You're talking about a weapon? Yes, correct. The name of the weapon is the Train Cannon Schemata. Honestly, kind of a stupid name. I'll be real, I expected something cooler. The schemata was designed to be a massive cannon, or rather a weapon fortress. It would have exceeded all conventional standards in terms of caliber, weight, range, and destructive force. The Trans-Desert Railway, stretching like a web across the vast Abydos district, wasn't meant for freight or passenger trains, but instead, they built Chandelier. For what purpose, though? Were they planning a Belka? Were they gonna do a Belka on Kavodos? After turning into a desert? A strategic explosives fortress weighing over a ton? I mean, that's not a lie. Like, a car weighs more than a ton. I'd be concerned if a train weighed less than a ton. Equipped with an ultra-long-range cannon capable of firing 1,200 millimeter high explosive shells that range up to 500 kilometers. Can you fathom it? It's a plan that started out with such a grandiose and delusional idea. Completion would have meant the capability to exert an unimaginable amount of control over all surrounding districts. Asymmetric power. Oh, the shell weight is over a ton. Okay, that makes more sense, actually. A weapon? Please, wait a moment. Why would the Abydos Student Council wish to construct something like this? Shouldn't it be obvious? It was an appealing tool, meant to be used to solve Abydos's debt problem. You can't owe the bank money if you blow up the bank. You know what? That logic is out of line, but it's not wrong. To tool! As I said, with such a powerful weapon, Abydos would have had countless avenues to profit from. Perhaps not legitimate avenues, but that's hardly uncommon in Kavodos. That's... Schemata, isn't that the name of that student council president? That's right. The iron-fisted ruler, Schemata. Huh? Who's that? A legendary council presidente who earned their nickname when she ended the chaotic reign of 70 rival presidents, leading to Abydos to its golden age. Shiroko is hiding her mask. What? 70? While I'm not originally from Abydos, I've learned some of its history. Abydos was one of the richest, most powerful districts in Kavodos. It's said that all of the districts both feared and admired it. Their deliberate choice and name is rather interesting, isn't it? It made their intent clear. That's right. There's no better way to make money in the city than a powerful weapon. Oshino. I want to see Suowu without the coat. I like Suowu. She's a very pretty lady, and I would very much like to see her without the coat. I'm just saying. Do you mean to say the Trans-Desert Railway was in reality Nephthys' deceitful plan to cover up the manufacturing of this weapon? No, not at all. I was not an executive, so I may not know all the details, but I can say with confidence that building the Trans-Desert Railway was their original intent. The plan for the train cannon was a later addition. Someone suggested the cannon to the student council as an attempt to salvage a troublesome and unprofitable project. Who? Who would do that? Beneath the raincoat is a trench coat. Beneath the trench coat is a raincoat. Beneath the raincoat is the shoe post. Suowu are just the shoe posts standing on top of each other. It makes perfect sense. That, I'm afraid, I don't know the answer to. The project was conducted under such secrecy. You can calm down, miss. Nothing came of the project that you know of. As she said, in the end, we were tricked, scammed. We were forced to conclude that the idea itself was nothing more than delusional fraud. The sheer size of the schemata far surpassed any existing weapon. Logically, there's no simple way something of that magnitude could even function. And that was ultimately its greatest limitation. Despite the designer's confidence, they weren't able to make the train cannon's engine run. Both we and the Abydos Student Council were deceived. Thus, they stopped the project. The train cannon was left abandoned somewhere in the Abydos Desert. That was, until very recently. Now, with new algorithms and simulation oh god! Nephthys outsourced to AI! They're gonna go looking in the desert for the goddamn train cannon. But because they listen to AI, it's gonna send them to the middle of fucking Gehenna. Or the Great Northern Snowfield. Or something. Because the AI was hallucinating. We believe we can successfully develop the train cannon. I'm not sure if the original engineer created the design anticipating future capabilities, or if it was simply coincidence, but $10, it's just Rio. That would actually be hilarious. It's a treasure trove of innovative technologies ahead of its time. A mobile strategic weapon whose existence alone would serve as a deterrent to other districts. You can consider the train cannon a gold mine, essentially. As you all know, people are coming out of the woodwork trying to act quickly before the rest of the world finds out about this gold mine. That is precisely why the private equity fund is so obsessed with securing the rights to operate the Trans-Desert Railway's auxiliary facilities. I am interesting. Get these fat, furry fucks off my screen! The train cannon is considered an auxiliary facility of Trans-Desert Railway. Securing the rights included in the bond, you can secure the train cannon's operating rights. Their intent and motivations may differ, but the varying factions of the private equity fund are all vying to profit from the train cannon. It's Thursday, but against all odds, it's still not Friday. This has been such a long week, man. How is it not Friday yet? They approached Nephthys, who had long since forgotten about the abandoned project, and proposed an investment. It's out of touch Thursday. It is what it is. The Trans-Desert Railway is a cautionary tale to us, a historical artifact we hope to someday preserve. So we accepted their offer. Also, I am interested in gold because I've been binge watching Gold Rush. What was it? Discovery Channel or History Channel? I forget which one. But it's just about gold miners up in Alaska and the Yukon, and it's great. By the time we learned of the true nature of this project, it was too late to withdraw from the private equity fund. And we couldn't simply allow the train cannon to fall into the greedy hands of the other members either. You were right on that, at least. If a weapon like that is controlled by evil people, it's Abydos that'll be caught in the middle of a massive conflict. And we just busted up. I'm just crashing out because it's funny to make fun of the little furry things. I barely consider the little people in this game furries because they're literally just animals. You know the location of the train cannon, Butler. Excuse you, Nonomi, his name is Asler. No, neither we nor the private equity fund have any idea where it is. To begin with, this project was highly confidential. It wouldn't have been beneficial for anyone if the details came out, so any related documents were likely destroyed. So, whoa. I see! You take off her eye patch, and you realize it's Nozomi standing on top of Hickory's shoulders the entire time. Come to think of it, the private equity fund did approach us regarding the location of the train cannon. The real furry is Akko. She's not a furry, she's just a freak. It's only a matter of time before they find it. Once the Highlanders resume construction of the Trans-Desert Railway, discover the train cannon's location rather quickly, I'd presume. The Highlanders themselves don't know of the train cannon's existence, but their fervent passion for trains and top-notch skills will make short work of the task. On top of that, the private equity fund endeavored to secure the train cannon through a legitimate contract. If we were to destroy it, the fees would be required to pay and damages would be astronomical. Legitimate contract? Yes. They are rather fixated on the legalities of everything, likely because ownership of the train cannon was difficult to identify. The principal party is the Abydos Student Council. The executor, and Taro Adun executor, is Nephthys, an entirely different party designed it. All the while, the rights are tied up in a bond. From a business standpoint, they're conducting themselves correctly. They're looking to settle any legal issues now to avoid future complications. Does Kaiser not know about the existence of the train cannon? Why'd they sell the bonds on a second thought? Even if they are aware, I doubt they have much interest in the train cannon. The Kaiser presence seems focused on the Sanctum Tower at the moment. Still, how is Kaiser still a thing? They've done 2 coups. They keep fucking around, and against all odds, Rinnie-chan does not... She refuses to make them find out. And regardless, Kaiser's profit margins from the bond sales were something of a dream. They likely don't care about the unsubstantiated rumor in comparison to that. It's still the most realistic part. Okay, you got me there. But that was when something unexpected occurred. The train! The train brats! My beloved train goons! Some Highlander students discovered a contract signed by the previous Abydos Student Council Presidente. I'm not sure as to how or why this contract exists, but now that its existence is known, the private equity fund has realized that the rights to the train cannon will not pass on to them. Wait! Do you know anything about the contract? Why did the student council presidente proceed with this contract? What was happening at the time? Hoshino. My apologies. As I said, we weren't even aware of the contract's existence until the Highlander students happened upon it. We were still in the dark about the how or the why. I love Alba. I love our passive-aggressive bitch. Alba is underrated. Nephthys was on the verge of bankruptcy at the time, where Occupy was selling off our assets at whatever price we could. We sold the rights to the Transit Railway as a worthless and sold them to the student council. In any case, the private equity fund is looking to get this contract squared away as soon as possible. It's important to them that everything in this process is seen as legitimate in the eyes of the law. This is why they're rushing to hold a general creditors meeting, so they can officially nullify the contract. Tomorrow's meeting, noon, at the Abido Central Station District Office. That's correct. They approached the Abido Student Council, the private equity fund's debtor, to officially notify them of the requirement to attend. If the student council's representatives attend the meeting and forfeit the contract, or if they fail to attend, the contract will be void and the rights will revert to Nephthys, the original owner. Sensei is used to selling us assets. Black Suit pays a lot for them. All I really want right now from Volume 1, Chapter 3 is at the end, Black Suit appears out of nowhere from behind the basement render. It says nothing personal, kid, and snaps his neck as revenge for Francis. That's what I really want. What? Doesn't that mean? Unfortunately, no. The rights will technically return to Nephthys, but Nephthys is now a member of the private equity fund. Just like the bonds that were purchased under Nephthys' name, the rights will belong to the private equity fund. We wouldn't be in a position to dispense anything. Then there's only one option left. I'll go to the general creditors meeting and declare our intent to uphold our end of the contract. That would be the logical conclusion. Then the rights of the train cannon will remain in the Abido Student Council. Right! I'll have to find a way to make the payments, but at least the private equity fund will be able to get their hands on the train cannon. It'll buy us time to find the train cannon in the desert and destroy it. What about sell it for scrap? That's it then? What? Wait, hold on, Hoshino. Hear me out. You find the train cannon and you set up a bidding war between Trinity and Gehenna for the train cannon. You wouldn't expect Trinity to go for the train cannon, but you got. Wait, what was her name? You got the artillery bitch over there who loves artillery, and she'll go for it if only to spite Gehenna. Yeah, it's gonna start another war, but they're Nagisa, that's right. They're always at war anyways, it doesn't matter. Technically, yes, but no, your plan will prove difficult to achieve, Takanashi Hoshino. The private equity fund is well aware of all of this. They would do the utmost to prevent you from attending and certifying the contract. Suowu has such a pretty eye. What? Try to stop her? How? It's simple. They intend to blockade the Abido Central Station District Office. Hundreds of mercenaries will stand in the way of you in the meeting. So just kill them all. What? The private equity funds as his hired hands have likely already begun setting up blockades. They'll be defending the district office with armored vehicles, helicopters, anti-aircraft guns, and barricades. So call Foss and borrow the tank. It's just helmet gangsters. Good! Additional troops can be stationed over there. I'll only be worried if they got Rabu, because she's bae. Not because she's difficult to fight, but because she's bae. Move out! Time to get to work. Puffy helmet gangster. Well, that's rude. So she eats a little lot of the fried chicken. You don't have to call her Puffy. That's just robots. You can kill him. Whoa, wait, he's cool. We never seen him before. Whoa. He looks cool. Excellent. The helicopters are here. Have the armored vehicles secure their designated positions, and have the market guards strengthen their blockade zones. Good. Does everyone understand the plan? Naturally, we'll complete the work we've been paid to do. Rabu's busy at Shield. I like to believe, my headcanon is that Rabu she's a delinquent, but she's always hanging around Shale, just loitering. The train cannon is part of Gehenna Tyrant Emperor's legacy. Huh. Interesting. There's no reason to leave it languishing in the desert. Oh, right there! Fortify the barricade there, as thick as you can. Bring everything you can, whether it be an excavator, bulldozer, forklift, everything! But those goons are even worse than the helmet goons. If she doesn't arrive by noon tomorrow, the train cannon is ours. Just try and attend this meeting. Seriously? They're going that far? Hundreds, you say? Against that many troops, hacking just the 5 of us, the same way you did in Chapter 2. Well, what about Sensei? Maybe if Sensei's there. No! There's no justification for Show to get involved with private business transactions. Or what? Why not? Those private equity jerks are the ones being dishonest and messing with the contract. No, Serica. There's no way to prove that. Oh, what do you mean? Why do you think they're holding a meeting at the Central Station District office? Dozens of transit railway lines intersect right at that point. I understand! Besides auxiliary facilities, the private equity fund owns all rights to the Trans-Desert Railway. Yep. Officially, they're just gonna say they're defending their property from trespassers. Yeah, that was no student council room. They just didn't have logos in there. That's so unfair! But who will attend the meeting? Just Takanashi Hoshino? Or all of you? Huh? Well, obviously. All 5 of us! She said, interrupting the hag before she could roach out on them again. I posed my question incorrectly. More aptly, will the Abido Student Council attend this meeting, or the Foreclosure Task Force? Sorry, that's... Student Council President Yume wrote the contract listing the Abido Student Council as a principal party, and only Abido Student Council. Only one of the two can be acknowledged as your school's legitimate student council. The other will be shut down. Well, that only has any bearing if you successfully force your way in. For now, we need to focus on how to break through their defenses. You make it sound like that'll be a walk in the park, Shiroko! Won't it be? She's right. It's impossible. We need to find another way. There is another way, miss. Get away from her, Asler! It's easy, straightforward. Re-enroll in Highlander Academy and become the student council presidente. Excuse me? Well, hold on. Nonomi in the Highlander uniform would actually go pretty hard. I kind of want to see that. I will instead use a Highlander Student Council president. You'll become an officer of Nephthys, and you have the authority to void this contract. As both a Nephthys officer and Highlander Student Council president, you'll have both factions of the private equity fund in your hands. It should be well within your power. That would work. Yeah, Nonomi and Suwowu's coat would go hard. I'd have to leave Abydos, but also... Rejected! What she said! I didn't want to hear that kind of nonsense! Oh, do you ever agree to Nonomi leaving us? I have to agree. I can't go along with that plan. I won't leave Abydos! She'd be twinning Suwowu. I can't even consider that as a solution. I suppose that's to be expected. It's rather difficult to break this stubbornness of yours. There's a third option, but based on her attitudes, I don't believe it would be a possibility either. Nomi and General Channel. I have to look. Arr, arr. If Sensei was here, I would be screaming for Nomi to join Highlander just for the coat. A third one? What is it? It is rather drastic, I must warn you. I don't care how drastic it is, please tell us. I will do as you ask. The third option is to nullify the original Trans-Desert Railway sales contract. Huh? You'll have to declare that the Abbot Council, the principal party of the contract, was a fake organization that had no rights to act as a student council. What? In other words, we would certify that the Abbot Student Council, comprised of Kuchinashi Yume and Takanashi Yoshino actually sounds kind of cool, was an imposter organization, not the official student council. How was that a solution? It's my understanding that the council presidente was elected by a simple raise of hands vote by the previous student council. It wouldn't necessarily be difficult to deny the legitimacy of such an unofficial process. Takanashi Hoshino, a member of that student council, would simply need to attend the meeting and confess this fact. If we, the other party to the contract, acknowledge the admission, the contract itself would be nullified. Oh, she's in Data Life? Which one is that? I remember the name, but not what that is. More effective than the contract being canceled or suspended. It would be as if it never existed in the first place. Then, Nephthys would own 100% of the rights to the train cannon, regardless of our affiliation with a private equity fund. Yoshinon. Which one is Data Live? I can't remember which series that is. What are you even suggesting? For us to use that kind of method? I did tell you it was likely impossible. There you have it! I've told you the great secret of the Trans-Desert Railway, but it appears you have no solution for the issue at hand. You have until tomorrow. After that, the private equity fund will have what they want, the train cannon. I think I've just never seen that. I don't recognize that. Yoshinon. We will do our utmost on our end, but please contact me if you settle on a plan of action. I will see you at the Journal Creditors meeting tomorrow. Oh, and please ensure the private equity fund doesn't get word of our conversation. Goodbye for now. Please come back, Suo. I love you. Can you give Nomi your coat? Please. Please. No. Now, this is no time to be twiddling our thumbs. Let's hold a meeting of our own. I'm tired of standing. I'm gonna sit. It is that time of stream will I bravely transition to sitting, because I'm tired of standing. It's that time of stream where I make old man noises. Ugh. Alright. There we go. Hoshino! This old timer will be just fine, Nonomi. The clock's ticking, remember? Our deadline's by noon tomorrow, so I'll have to figure something out tonight. We gotta put our heads together and focus, right? Yeah, like Hoshino said, we'll think of something. Okay. That's our Shiroko. Always the positive one. Is she? Well, I mean, she's always positive for robbing banks. Everyone try to learn from Shiroko's lead. Yeah, I think Shiroko is thinking about banks too. Well, what are you saying all of a sudden? Sorry, I just want to look at the cat in the spats real fast. I like her. What are you saying all of a sudden? There's too much tension for all this complicated matters. How about we take a break and then reconvene? Do you guys think Serica was originally supposed to be the bikest amongst them? Because she does have the bike shorts, and she has that bike glove. I wonder if Serica was supposed to be the bikest of the group originally. Foreclosure Task Forces is beginning. Traces of a Dream. Art? This is different. Speaking of bicycles. That was a bit aggressive of me. What's your name, petty thief? Shiroko. I forgot how to say this name. Sune Ukami. Shiroko. Ah, that's a nice name, Shiroko. What you doing all the way out here? Dying. I think she's just dying. I think she's literally just dying. This place might be in ruins and all, but it's still an Abydos satellite. Well, actually, Abydos High School. Hoshino, she's dying. What do you think she's doing? I've never seen that uniform before. It's not a uniform. It's a sackcloth. She's dying. Right? It's way too thin to be a winter uniform. Hey, what school are you from, Shiroko? I don't know. Not dying enough to not fight Hoshino. Look, if the fox wants to, if the wolf wants to fight, the wolf fights. I just woke up here. I don't remember anything except my name. Well, what kind of story are you selling here? Is amnesia a new thing kids are trying these days? This old timer must be out of the loop. Old timer? Do you mean your name is the only thing you know about yourself? No academy, no phone number, nothing else at all? Eh. Winter Nonomi is so cute. And it really makes me wish you had a Highlander uniform sprite. I am desperate for another Highlander event that is Nonomi returning home just to visit and her getting shanghaied into the school. And then we have an excuse to have a Highlander Nonomi alt. That's what we need, more than anything. Well, what should we do, Hoshino? What a pain. Let's get inside and continue this conversation, Shiroko. This isn't exactly a good place to share a cup of tea. A cuppa. Huh? We're taking her with us! Here! It's cold. Put this on! Dying child, take this scarf! A scarf? It's not much, but it'll help keep you warm! At least a little bit. And it smells like hag. There. Better? No, it smells like hag! Haggis. Uh-huh. Warm. Well, Hoshino was trapped. This was entrapment. Because once you give a feral animal a name, you just own it. That's how it is. That's why I refused to give an animal that was loitering by the front of my house this winter a name, because I knew it would disappear in a few weeks, and it did. And now I'm not upset because I never named it. So yeah. Warm. Hag warmth! Looking good, Shiroko. Now this old timer bought a scarf on sale, so you better take good care of it. Yeah, I will. Well, some farmers name their cattle for reasons I don't understand. That seems suboptimal. I guess it's the smaller farmers that name their cattle. Not like the industrial farmers. Why are you looking at me like that, Nonomi? You keep calling yourself an old timer. Oh, do I? Plus, you just did this laugh I never heard you do before. Really? Aren't you imagining things? It's just my old timer laugh. She's been Hoshino confirmed. She got caught practicing in the mirror. You said old timer again. Ah! Achha! We gotta get indoors! Shiroko's nose is starting to run. You're right! Hurry, Shiroko, it's this way! I like sitting because it's a swivel chair and now I can just swivel. Because I'm a fidgeter. I can't not move. I gotta swivel. Whoa! We got skinnier Shiroko. She's cute. I've never seen the sprite. Skinnier Shiroko is a cute. Ha! What a perfect fit. Some student left his uniform behind, but they barely wore it. It's practically new. I hope you don't mind for now, Shiroko. I'll buy you a new outfit as soon as I can. The Trinity. Shiroko weak, Shiroko fat, Shiroko small. No, it's okay. Well, it's just that's an Abydos uniform. She likes it. It's her now. It's hers now. It was a gift. If you didn't want her to have it, you should have given it to her. Shiroko understands looters' rights. She likes it. I can at least buy her a new uniform. That one's an old design. Well, I suppose if she likes it. Aren't they all the same design? Say something! Someone say— There we go. We have to force our way in. Like robbing a bank. Are we back to that? How are the five of us supposed to break through hundreds of troops the same way you do in Payday 2? With a gun. We can do it with proper preparations. We need intel on the number of troops, supply lines, or scouting routes, and these CCTV locations. No way! I know you're good at robbing banks, but this is totally different. Banks, plural. This implies that there's been another bank. What bank did Shiroko rob that Sensei wasn't there for? Yeah, but if it's Hoshino. Speak of the hag. Hoshino. Heh, my bad. I was just reminiscing on the good old days. To think, just a year ago, Shiroko was an adorable little girl with a runny nose. Now she's a grown-up high schooler delivering terrifying lines like she's reading the news. Sensei isn't allowed to know about it for legal reasons. Yep. It was like that once upon a time, Spade. Club? Club. Wait. Is that a spade or a club? I think that's a club. But why are we talking about the past? When I look at Shiroko, I get a little sad sometimes. Where'd that cute little kid go? You're not even that far apart in age. It was just a year ago. You're still super cute, Shiroko, so it's okay. The power to speak in emojis. She's not the only one. There's the blue terrorist from the Gourmet Research Society who does the star? Diamond? And there's someone else who says hard a lot. Yeah, it's already been a year since we created the Foreclosure Task Force. Ackery, that's right. Uh-huh. Yeah, Haneker uses the heart. That's right, that's right. Oji-san, you gotta wake up. Your dementia's getting too bad. Huh? Shiroko. Clump. Bring it on! It's a showdown. Shiroko? A showdown? Don't listen to anyone who's weaker than me. So let's fight, Hoshino. Is this the fiery challenge of youth? Okay, I got it. I'll take you on. And there was a firefight! What, Hoshino? But, just so you know, I've never lost a one-on-one in my life. I might even be the strongest person in Kimonos. You still want to go, Shiroko? Yeah! I fought you once, I won't lose this time. What happens if you lose then? Don't get to do whatever I want to you. Fine, whatever you want. No take-backsies, okay? If you lose, you have to stay in Abydos forever. Forever! You can never leave! You'll have to accept this old-timer as your senpai. Like I said, whatever you want. Hoshino! Firefight! You good? Excuse me? What's all this, Shiroko? The whole pile appears to be scrap metal. Screws, bolts, empty shell casings. Where'd you get all these? Stole them. What? So stole them from where? From the scrap dealer in town. I can earn money if I resell that to the scrap dealer and pay off the school's debt. Oh, Shiroko found the infinite money glitch. I like it. I like it. Reselling to the place you stole them from. I guess that's inspired. Call them, Nonomi, right now. Yes, okay. Shiroko, you can't do stuff like that. Why not? Well, why? Well, because. So this is where you ran off to! You stole my truck! She stole the truck? I thought she just stole some shit, not the truck. Truck? What truck? Shiroko, you stole a truck too? Yeah, the whole truck. I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Who'd you kill, Shiroko? I thought you just stole it. I'm sorry. Our Shiroko here, she doesn't know any better. I'm sorry. I have a credit card, so I'll cover any damages. Oh no. First things first. We have to properly repent Nonomi. Huh? Yes, we're sorry. We're really, truly sorry. You too, Shiroko. Okay. I'm sorry. You think I'll just let it slide like that? Huh? Bratty kids. Get corrected. Okay, just this once! Don't ever let me catch you again. Yes! Thank goodness he's letting us off with the hook. Right, Shiroko? Yeah! Next time I won't get caught. No, that's not the lesson to be learned from this! Well, that's fine. No takebacks. He said it's fine to steal from him. Idiot just said it's okay. Now Shiroko has permission. I had thought all the students at Abydos turned tail already. Guess there are still some left. Nah. Well, stop by if you ever have any scrap to sell. I'll see you around, Abydos students. Okay, later, dipshit. But he peeled out of there. Arr. Arr? Arr? Hoshino, Shiroko! Come look, the cherry blossoms are budding. Oh god, there's gonna be trash all over the floor again. We're gonna be back at Hot Dog at this rate. All the pink trash everywhere. Would you look at that? Winter's finally ending! Yeah, before I even realized. Even though it never, even though it felt never ending at one point. What are you gonna do, Nanomi? Isn't it time for you to head back? You're supposed to be enrolled in the other school. Nah. Clump. Their entrance ceremony is probably starting soon. Are you gonna be okay here? Yeah, Yame brought trees with her from Hyakiyako. She wanted to bring some home with her. She couldn't bring a hot dog, but she could bring the trash trees. Oh boy, trash on the floor to go great with the sand. Shiroko, Nanomi, smile! Jeez. Do we really have to do this? Duh. When you got something to celebrate, you have to commemorate with a pick. Oh, this is precious. This is adorable. Young Shiroko is such a vibe. She's so angry. Look at her. This is so cute. But you know, isn't it hot, Shiroko? Why don't you take that scarf off? Yeah, she's so close to an Azu. No! I'm okay. Why doesn't Azu and Shiroko ever meet up? They'd be great together. The Quality Leering Center. They finally got the sign right. The Abydos Quality Leering Center Task Force. There we go! This is now the official Abydos Foreclosure Force Task Room. Wait, I said that. Whatever. Yes! Oh, wait. Low-key. I like blazer uniform Nanomi more than her regular uniform. I think it's cuter. You know what? I see she has like that knit cardigan under there that's black. I bet originally she was supposed to have a black cardigan instead of the tan. I think she would be even cuter with the black cardigan rather than the tan one, honestly. Yeah, you can count on me. I've come up with 8 different plans. But plans? What kind of plans exactly? Rejected. Yep. Now please, here are my plans, Star. I'll use this gold card too. Double rejected. Huh? Oh god, the dementia's spreading! It's contagious! The dementia's contagious! They're all turning into hags! Well, what is this? Did you guys activate some kind of reminiscing mode? Get out, Sarker! Get out of Yami! Get out while you can before the dementia kicks in! Yami! Snap them out of it somehow! I think we feel a bit left out since you're reminiscing on times we weren't around, but I understand it's kind of a privilege for upperclassmen. Senpais! Heh, you could put it that way, but I can remember when Ayane and Sarika first joined too. Oh god, not another Reminisce! Yep, they were just the cutest. Yeah. Are we gonna see Youngdom? Excuse me! Are you all students of Abydos? We want to enroll at Abydos School too! So Ayame went undercover as a middle school student when she fled Hyakiyako. She infiltrated Abydos as a middle school student and met up with Sarikar. And Sarikar could get scammed by anyone, so it wasn't even that hard for Ayame to scam her into thinking she was also a middle school student. Exactly! Was it called the Revival Committee? Sarikar, it's the Foreclosure Task Force. Whatever, she said. We're joining, okay? So please take good care of us. I thought Nanomi was supposed to be the last middle school student. Yes, looking forward to working with you. It is like a clip show. Yeah, this is the flashback episode before the season finale. What are you doing? Don't pull us into your reminiscing mode. But I want to see the middle school sprites of them because they'd be super cute. It's not like that didn't happen. Yes! With this, our 5-member Abydos Idol Plan Committee. Spade. Club. No, that's a club. Leave this old timer out of it. That's a job for the youngins. Oh, ooh. Dangerous Nonomi. Ooh. Ooh. Nonomi hits different when she's looking scheming. Ooh, look at that scheming Nonomi. She's dangerous. They may be a 2-member group comprised of fresh first-year students. Ah! Yeah, I like that. Now that I can get behind. I'm getting excited. What are you plotting? Stop talking about us like you're fresh produce. I agree. If we do, we need to all do it together. Ayami isn't saying no. Hey Lois, remember the time we robbed a bank? It's PETA. It's PETA Griffin. Hoshino Griffin. Takanashi Griffin. Wow, they almost look like they're not under crippling debt. I absolutely don't want the foreclosure task force to disappear. Nonomi? I would say there's only one possible option. We'll have to find a way to successfully attend the general creditors meeting. That'll mean forfeiting either the Abydos Student Council or the foreclosure task force. I know it's just a name. It doesn't matter too much at the end of the day, but I still just don't like the idea of foreclosure task force being gone. I was able to find the strength to say in Abydos thanks to Shiroko. And it's thanks to her, along with everyone else, that Hosho was able to laugh and smile every day now, except for the days when she didn't. Except for the day when the hag is having a real one. Her PTSD dementia is getting worse by the minute, Nonomi. The foreclosure task force, I mean, it's more to be than just its name. Nonomi. What do you think, Shiroko? To me, the foreclosure task force is, the most important place in the world. I know that, even if you don't say it out loud. The foreclosure task force is everything to you, isn't it? Well, but if you flip the situation around, isn't the same for you, Hoshino? But me? The Abydos Student Council. It must be filled with memories of you and President Yume. Memories I can't begin to know or understand. It's too much to think about all of that going away. Stop reminding me of Yume! It hurts too much! No, don't sweat it. I'm not the type to cling to things like that, you know? That's not true. You never gave up your association with the Abydos Student Council, even after we made the foreclosure task force. You've always been a part of the foreclosure task force, but also the Abydos Student Council. Oh, you're really okay with letting go of your last tie to President Yume, Hoshino? I'd be lying if I said all that meant nothing to me, but... That's a big hairy butt. Clomp. Didn't you refuse to take the role of president for Yume? Yeah! It felt like I'd be accepting Yume's death if I became president. So you're not wrong there. But I can say one thing for certain. Preventing the train cannon from falling into the hands of the villains is more important than preserving a name. Meh. Meh. Someone say something! I might never find out why Yume wrote that contract or what even happened, but my money is on the basement Redditor forged that contract with his magic reality-shaping bullshit. Like he caused a gas leak. I bet he invented this. Everyone hates that dev self-insert. The traitor dev! Yume, you're alive again! I love you! Hoshino, you can't live your life being suspicious, a sussy-bussy of everyone you come across, accepting violence and lies as the norm, taking them for granted. If we do that, one day we'll wake up and realize we become the people we hate the most, the Sith. You're right! You might be able to save Abydos using your methods, but it won't be Abydos anymore. I can't bear the thought of Abydos becoming synonymous with lies and violence. What's wrong with Gehenna, Yume? You're saying like Gehenna isn't goated. That would make me sad. But what about the droid attack on the Wookiees? This train cannon of theirs, it's a direct contradiction of the kind of Abydos Yume was trying to build. So I have to find the train cannon and destroy it. For that, why don't you just sell it to Makoto at Gehenna? Wait, all you have to do is sell it to Gehenna. And then Gehenna will invade the desert. And it's okay for them to invade the desert. No one cares about the desert. It's actually not even Abydos property, because it's actually Kaiser property. So just sell the train to Gehenna. Makoto will invade to steal it. And Makoto's incompetent. We love her, but Makoto is incompetent. So she'd end up blowing it up anyways. Like, Makoto would blow it up trying to fire the goddamn train. For that, I'm okay with letting go of a name. Nah. Someone say something! Stop staring at each other! Say something! There you go. And if I had to choose one, I think the Foreclosure Task Force is better. Because the Abydos Student Council is just me now. But the Foreclosure Task Force, it's Shiroko, Nonomura, Ayane, and Seriker. It feels like the right choice. But still, we have to focus on the problem at hand, Nonomi. And our problem is that, regardless of if we're Foreclosure Task Force or the Abydos Student Council, we still have to find a way to make the journalist creditors meeting. Our priority isn't names. It's figuring out how to get past hundreds of troops and getting assigned the building. You're right. Yeah, understood. We all on the same page? Yes, it's settled. Tomorrow at noon, we'll break through the private equity funds as a troop guarding the Abydos Station's central office and certify a continuation of the sales contract. Clump. But how exactly we're gonna do that? With your guns. Figuring that will be our next step. To start, none of this will be possible without Sensei's help. In reality, even with Sensei's help, it's going to be difficult. Unfortunately, I got gas exploded. But thankfully, I also got planted. Because, unfortunately, Arona was sleeping on the job. But thankfully, I have Plana. Thank God for Plana. Plana, my goat. Arona would never. Speaking of, maybe I should do a 10 roll for Plana's sake. I'm gonna do a 10 roll for Plana's sake, just for fun. Have you heard from them yet? Since City, come by today, but it's pretty late already. You're right. Well, I'm sure they have a full plate of gas. You don't suppose something happened to them, did you? Arr? 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 Ah! Well, what is it, Ayame? You okay? The nose? My nose is itchy. And now to our next story. Early this morning, an unexplained explosion rocked the Shell building located in D.U. Authorities have confirmed that Great Teacher Powerlines was inside the building at the time of the accident. What? Nah. It's okay. The flesh is weak, and I have embraced the great machine's spirit. They were swiftly transported to the hospital. As speculation continues to swirl about the cause of the building explosion, doctors to be continued. After a 10 pull for Plana, because Plana's a real one. We're gonna do a 10 pull for Planner. Uno momento. Lucky 13.
Ah.
Hi.
待ってたよ、先生.
Okay, who am I gonna do a 10 pull on? Mio we like. She's a smuggler. I don't know anything about her, but I like her. There's also the Gehenna. Do I have regular recruitment or archive recruitment? Which should I do a single 10 pull on? I do have a ticket. Mio? Bet. Oh, I got 2 tickets. All right, Plana. Come on, Plana. Come on, Plana. Fuck off, Verona. Plana, 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 Plana. Powerlines. Plana, 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 Plana. First one for Plana. I don't care. It's still Bunny. 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 We got the big bunny. Thank you, Plana. Beast Plana. Love me, Plana. Hi, Serena. Nice. We love Plana in this house. Everyone say thank you, Plana, for blessed 10 pull today and today only. That's right. You too can have streamer luck if you say thank you, Plana, as I drop shit on the ground and have to pick it up. You know what? Plana gave me 1. We're gonna give Plana another ticket. 1 more 10 pull. This is for you, Plana. Come on, Plana. Fuck off, Verona. Plana's gonna flip it. Plana's gonna flip it. I'm signing it because I trust in Plana. I trust in Plana. Trust! Come on, Plana. Fuck you, Arona. Fuck you. Fuck you, Arona. Fuck. Fuck you. God, I got blue archived by Arona there. Arona was straight laughing at me. Fuck you too, Arona. I didn't want her anyways. I'm gonna pat Arona. Fuck off, Arona. No, fuck off, Arona. I want Plana. Give me Plana. Where's my planner? Plana, get over here. Get petted, idiot. Get petted, get petted, get petted. Let me pet you. There we go. God, thank you, Plana. I love you, Plana. I hate Arona. I hate Arona. She's always laughing at me. She gives me nothing but blows. All right. We have a little fun. Hostage. Wait, what? What do you mean hostage? What do you mean hostage? Get Gibby, nerd. I will not accept the Arona propaganda. Plana is superior to Arona in every way. I'm back. Her eyes. Wait, her eyes are different. What's going on with Shiroko's eyes? Were they like that in Volume F? I don't remember them like that. I kind of want to keep... I have a bad feeling about this, but I kind of like Shiroko's eyes like this more. Can I keep Angie Shiroko? Angie Shiroko hits different. I'm back. Oh! Wait. I just remembered that. Because that was when we saw Friends flashback in Volume F. And we saw the bad end of Abydos from Hag Shiroko's perspective. And it was her going into this room and saying, I'm back to nothing. I'm not hallucinating that, right? That happened? Anyways, now we have a Seriker. Okay, yeah, so it's a mirror of that scene. Okay, yeah, so I'm right. Ah, can you get the door behind you? The wind's blowing in. Okay, she's happy again. Yeah. Welcome back, Shiroko. You washed up and got back here so quickly. Ah, could you grab the light too? I need to start waking up. Nah. You're gonna get yourself in trouble ordering Shiroko around like that, Seriker. Well, what? I wasn't being bossy or anything. You're being a little bossy, but you're the cat, so it's expected. Everyone gets a little lazy about turning on the lights. Any news on Sensei? No, nothing new yet. Clomp. Well, all we know is Sensei's in the hospital. No serious injuries, but they haven't woken up yet either. I'm having a nap, okay? I haven't slept in over a year because I've been running around a fucking continent-sized city. Let me sleep. I just want a nap. Just let me nap. It hurts. I suppose we can be grateful they came out of such a terrible accident relatively unscathed. More concerning is how every other student in the city is taking this news. Every other district is gearing up for war over Sensei getting gas exploded. Like, we're focused on Abos right now, but Gehenna is about to invade Trinity. Trinity is about to invade Arius. Arius is about to invade Trinity. Millennium is about to invade Gehenna. Hyakuyaku is invading itself because they're at Hot Dog. And I don't know what Chain Hijinks is doing. No one ever knows. And somehow, amidst all of that, the bunnies are still homeless. Why do they refuse to become homed? I suppose we can be grateful they came out of such a terrible accident relatively unscathed. It's like miracles fall around Sensei's shadow. I'm glad they're okay. The information wasn't that censored because they showed the news that there was a huge gas explosion. For now, we're gonna have to assume we can't get any support from Sensei though. I'm having an eep. Let me sleep! I'm more, somehow, against all odds, I'm more exhausted than Hina. Let me sleep! Sensei is not even hurt. He's just playing dead so we can sleep in the hospital. That's great Teacher Powerlines' plan. We have to figure it out on our own. Some kind of way to secure the rights of the train can and make sure it never moves again. Okay, we request aid from another academy. No, in the cutscene, not the cutscene, in the news that Ayame just turned on, it said Sensei was in the building at the gas explosion. Can we request aid for another academy? No! That's not something to pull off without Sensei. What if you asked nicely? What if you used your words? There's no time anyway. If we want to make it all the way to Central Station on time for the meeting, we need to leave now. I'm not mentally prepared! OBS disconnected. Why did I get a pop-up for OBS disconnecting? Are we good? Are we good? Okay. Apparently OBS disconnected. What was the last thing you guys heard? I think that was on my end. Because I got an OBS pop-up. Huh. Done. Look, I blame Arona. I tempted Arona, now she's fucking with me. She's fucking with the stream now. Next, she's gonna crash the game. What's going on with her? I can't help but worry a little. She learned it by watching you, Hoshino. Nonomi learned how to roach out by watching you, hag. Clompies? Asler! I came alone as promised. Yeah, there's the daily reset. I can confirm. Suowu! Beloved! Twins! Twins they were! Now put on the jacket, Nonomi. Put on the jacket. I trailed you after departed Abydos. No one followed. You? Where's my Asler? I'm here, miss. I was surprised by your request. I think you would reach out to me. Did something happen? But perhaps you've changed your mind. You wish to return to Highlander, become president? At last, you've made the correct choice. This way, Nephthys will be able to take full ownership of the train cannon without a problem. No, that wasn't my intention at all. I won't leave the foreclosure task force. Suowu will not take off the jacket because she doesn't want to She doesn't want to intimidate Nonomi. If Nonomi saw Suobu without the jacket, she would be intimidated. What then? What was the purpose of all of this? Even if I don't become Highlander Student Council Presidente, Nephthys must have some way to stop the train cannon ownership issue. Nah. Nephthys is a member of the private equity fund and a partner with Highlander, so they're a majority holder in the private equity fund. If Nephthys focused all its power and authority on this problem, surely... I like how her hand is always on her gun. Both the Foreclosure Task Force and Abydos Student Council are irreplaceable precious things to Shiroko and Hoshino. It may just be a name, but if there's some way to protect them anyway... You truly are the picture of naivety, miss. Your view of the world is so shallow. In other words, you'd like to get exactly what you want with zero cost or sacrifice to you. Do you understand, miss? There's no such thing as a free lunch. Everything is give and take. You can't solve anything with your unreasonableness. Do you really expect people to listen to this nonsense? You don't understand how the real world works. You're no different from when you were in middle school. I've told you the solution already. Return to Highlander Academy. Then everything will be solved. That's... You know, I could forcibly re-enroll you right now, but I don't want to do that to you. Well, but of course. There's a solution we're working on. A way to keep the train cannon from the private equity fund. Well, what is it? Beg for forgiveness, miss. Apologize and beg for forgiveness for defying the Nephthys group and causing us harm. Do that, and I'll tell you. Hey! Don't interfere, Suowu! This is important! Suowu's such a vibe. I love Suowu. Yes, understood. I apologize, Asler, everyone at Nephthys. I'm sorry for all the damage I caused. Good! Very good. Some of my anger is finally dissipating. I suppose that was satisfactory. I'll tell you our plan now. Our original plan was as follows. Yeah, I think Nonomi should just disown the Nephthys group. Satisfactory mention. I should play Satisfactory. I haven't touched it in a long time. I haven't touched it since before its official launch. I forget what version I last played was, early access. We believe that once the Foreclosure Task Force became aware of the train cannon, they would be able to ignore the situation. Its very existence goes against their morals and values. With the help of their ever-present ally, Sensei of Shale. Shinsei of Cell selling seashells by the seashore. They will do their utmost to attend the general meeting and maintain the contract. Just like that student council president, they attempt to maintain Abydos' ownership of the train cannon, or even find a way to destroy it. Is it worse than Enfield? I mean, to be fair, I never really even got to the factory part of Enfield. I got burned out on Enfield in the tutorial. Enfield just wasn't for me. But I enjoyed Satisfactory, and I enjoyed Factorio. That's Sensei! We've seen the reach of their power. Allowing that path would have been dangerous. The Foreclosure Task Force, supported by Shale, cannot even be stopped by Kaiser PMC. But they're weak, and that was all done without Takanashi Hoshino. Fat fucking robot! And so, the private equity fund gathered an enormous number of troops in Abydos. They probably thought even the mighty Shale wouldn't be able to break through that kind of force. But Sensei and all of you would likely be undeterred even by that. Which is exactly what we hoped for, Salad Dodger. What? It doesn't matter to us who wins. What matters is that a clash between Shale and the private equity fund will cause great losses on both sides. It would cause 0 losses to my side. I don't have a dog in the race. I'm just here for the violence. Sensei is just here for the suffering. And the two forces battle to their destruction. We'll send in our allies and eradicate both the private equity fund and the Fukuoka task force in one fell swoop. What do you mean? Your allies? Does that mean? Yes! Our ultimate goal is to eliminate the private equity fund and monopolize the train cannon. That, from the very beginning, was your plan! Absolutely! The train cannon was ours to start with. Ours! We won't let anyone take it. Why does this butler... He's just a butler. Why is he acting like the big villain? This is weird. Win it! We would accelerate Nephthys' revival by at least 10 years. Who would have thought that the scrap metal we discarded? Foreshadowing with Shiroko. Thinking we'd been scammed! Foreshadowing by Seriker. Would actually be operational. However, it seems that Sensei has not returned to Abydos yet. The foreclosure task force will not be able to successfully attend the meeting without Shale's assistance. I was beginning to worry the plan was falling apart. But I didn't think you would help us like this. You've been used, miss. I love you, Suowu. God, I love Suowu. Ah! Yellow woman betrayal! There's no solidarity between yellow women. Pink woman will ruin your life, but yellow woman will betray you. That's how it was. What a lovely day for a hallucination. Why, Yume? Why? Where are you? I'm sorry. Please, please. Yume! I'm sorry, Yume! I guess you didn't find out what you were looking for today again. And tomorrow you'll wander through that wasteland again. Or day after day without ever tiring. Why? Why? For what? It would have been better if I had just forgotten everything and left Abydos. If I had written off everything that happened here as a dream and forgotten it. Then at least there would have been no pain. Why? Why did I decide to remain here? I've really got to What is wrong with OBS? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Are we good? I don't know what's going on today. I don't know if it's my OBS or YouTube. I have no idea. Whatever. Hoshino! At least the window pop-up tells me when it breaks. Well done, Suowu. Take Mrs.'s student ID and credit card. Was the offer to return to Highlander become a student council president a lie? Naturally! It wouldn't have been for us to put someone who refused to follow orders in power. She will serve as an excellent hostage instead. The family's heir as a hostage. Yes! The board authorized this course of action. But of course, excuse me, we have no plan to harm her. Now, we'll contact the foreclosure task force and demand they attend the general creditors meeting. If they refuse to listen, We only need to threaten to transfer Nonomi to Highlander Academy. To what end? You don't wish for them to maintain the contract, do you? Snip snap. Mr. Quab. But of course not! The exact opposite. We'll have them confess that Kuchinashi Yume and Takanashi Hoshino's Abolition Council was a counterfeit organization. I see. This does guy need correction. He's dismantlement. Brother in Christ needs to be dismantled. Regardless, without Shale's assistance, the foreclosure task force will likely be unable to reach the meeting. That won't stop them from doing everything in their power to recover Nonomi. And the more chaos they cause, the more opportunity for us to eradicate the private equity fund entirely. Plump. And even if they are successful in their assault and the private equity fund's blockade, they'll simply be forced to renounce the previous student council, and the train cannon will fall into your hands. A rather perfect plan. Then, please move Nonomi to the promised location. 5 steel, 1 ammo, 1 bauxite. I will go contact the foreclosure task force. We love you, Suwowu. Suwowu! Break free from NPC jail, I beg you! I'm sorry, Hoshino. I made a mistake. Shiroko, Ayane, Sarago, Hoshino. From the beginning, I never should have come here. I'm a member of Nephthys, a perpetrator. I stayed purely out of guilt, so it doesn't matter if I return to Highlander. I only wish that all of you could live guilt-free, unshackled. I'm clicking. Please don't reject Presidente Yume, and now there's a council as something fake because of me. Sensei will help, and you'll find a way to destroy. Hi, Sensei does. Destroy the train cannon. I believe in you. Ooh, woo. Shupo, 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 shupo. Where's my brats? And that's your current situation, Takanashi Hoshino, Foreclosure Task Force. Find a way to attend the General Creditors meeting and confess the Abolition Council was a counterfeit organization. You will certify that activities conducted by Takanashi Hoshino and Kuchinashi Yume's student council were unauthorized. And only then will Nonomi be allowed to stay with you all, rather than the Highlander underground prison. The sun is rising, and there's not much time until the meeting. I hope you make a wise decision. Nonomi. That's Nonomi. So that's how things are shaking out. Clump. Hoshino! Where are you going? I need to leave now. We'll have to do as he says if we want Nonomi back. Low-key, Hoshino is more gullible than Seriker. What? Maybe she's more like Yume than she wants to admit. You want to listen to that jerk? I won't lose another person I care about. I've already lost Yume. I feel Nonomi too. But against that kind of force. She's right. We need to wait for Sensei. They're going to come help. I know it. No one's waiting for anyone. I'm going alone. What? Once again, Hoshino is betraying our trust and roaching out. Well, what do you mean alone? You're gonna break through that blockade all by yourself? Yeah, I can do it. I've made up my mind. You'll take care of the private equity fund, fight off Nephthys and rescue Nonomi. Gah. Like a true pink woman, she got that gah in her. How's the story? I'm enjoying it, but I'm dreading the basement Redditor showing up again, because every time he shows up, he's just the trader developer self-insert. Froshino. What do you mean, gah? How are you gonna deal with the fallout? What fallout? I go in, deny the admin student council, and then I won't be the vice president anymore. I'll dismantle the private equity fund, destroy the train cannon, and none of it will fall into foreclosure task force. What kind of solution is that? What about you? Well, for me, it'd be suspension, a chat with the corrections bureau. Bratty Hoshino, get corrected! Oh, a 10th prisoner. I guess leaving Komodos would be the final step? That's why you guys are gonna stay put. You guys? What exactly do you mean by you guys? Put it back in the deck, Hoshino. You guys isn't the foreclosure task force, isn't that obvious? The real student council approved by Sensei. This way, everything will be tied up nicely with a little bow on top. Dance, sucker, dance! It's just Shiroko, who are you shooting at? And that's dangerous, Shiroko. Dance, hag! Meet me on the rooftop. It's a showdown. Whoa, what is even happening? A showdown. Plump. A showdown, huh? It's been a minute, hasn't it? Am I in a teen drama now? I've got butterflies. Better take a Tums. Oh, wait, Hoshino, Shiroker! Well, what is happening right now? This is ridiculous. Well, what do we do, Seriker? We gotta follow them, duh! 1v1 me outside of school, idiot. Alright, that's gonna be it for today because I gotta go to work now. You, comma, and us! But I'm feeling stupid. Arona got me acting unwise. Before we end, Arona got me acting unwise, okay? Hi, Ina. Hi, my emotional support, Ina. Which one? Which one? Guys, which one? One more poll! Arona got me acting unwise. One more poll! Fuyu? Fuyu. Bet. Come on, Plana! Come on, Plana! 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 Flip it! She can still flip it! She can still flip it! I'm signing for the flip! Power lines. Come on, flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it. Ugh! Come on! Fuck you, Arona! Come on! Just one more. Just one more. Come on, Plana! Come on, Plana! Pink! 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 Here we go! Here we go! Plana got us! Arona never got me, but Plana got me. Just like the gas explosion. Power lines. Here we go. Plana got my back. Two purples! Two purples! Here we go. Hi, Pina. Hi. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Shut up, jury. Get out of here. I never want to see you again. Honey, fuck off! Here we go. Here we go. This is it. This is it. This is it. Oh, wait. I already have you. No! Oh! 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 The goat! The goat! Plana! My beloved Plana! Oh my god! Alright, we got one more purple. We got one more purple. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Hi, Serena, I love you. Get out of here. Hi, nerd. Get out of here. Hi, Katama, my beloved, my goat. Okay, here we go, here we go. This is it, this is it, this is it. Okay, I'll take the dupe, I'll take the dupe. Alright. We're on a hot streak. We're on a hot streak. Just one more. Just one more. Come on, Plana. Plana proves she's there. Plana proves she's there for me. Plana proved it. Here we go. I'm signing for Plana. Power lines. Here we go. 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 Fuck. Fuck. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just one more. Just one more. Just one more. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Plana. I know you're there, Plana. I know you're there, Plana. Come on, Plana. You can flip it. Come on. Come on, Plana. I'm signing for you, Plana. Powerlines. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, Plana. Come on, Plana. Plana got me! Arona never. Plana, yes! Even if Arona's never there for me, Plana is. Katam, I love you. I never want to see you again. Hane, fuck off. Serena, fuck off. I love you. Hi, best girl. Get out of here. No time for Mujahideen. There's no time. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come. Get Yoshi. Fuck off. Here we go. Here we go. This is it. Oh, get in her. Get in her. Who? Oh. Is she better than regular jury? I didn't even know there was this alt of her. I mean, neat, I guess. It's a new one, at least. Toad jury didn't want to see her again, so I got changed. I mean, true. All right, we're on a hot streak. Plana is telling us that she's here for us. Just one more. Just one more. All right, here we go. Plana's here for us. Plana's here for us. That was the flip. This is it. This is the real one. This is the real one. Powerlines. All right. I got it right. Ramiel instead. You're right. Fuck. All right, here we go. This is it. This is it. This is it. Katama, hi. I love you. Get out of here. Hi, Big Bird. Get out of here. Peanut, get out. Here we go. Here we go. This is it. This is it. Wild Hunt. Wild Hunt. Wild Hunt. Wild Hunt. Wild Hunt. Wild Hunt. Yes. Yes. Yes, Plana. Yes. We got that Plana. I cut her off. I was so excited. I accidentally cut her off. All right. We're on a hot streak. We're on a hot streak. We're on a hot streak. Plana's here for us. Plana's here for us, boys. Fuck off, Verona. I never want to see you. Give me Plana. This is a flip. This is going to be a flip. This is a flip. I know this is a flip. Ramiel. Flip, 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 flip.
自警団任務の延長ですね。トリニティの安全のためならいくらでも協力します。
Just one more. I know Fess is soon. Just one more. Plana's here for us. We have to strike while Plana's here for us before Arona says pink, 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 pink. Plana's here for us, boys. Ramiel. Here we go. Here we go. This is it. This is it. This is it. Get out of here, Gina. Hi, Goth Girl. I love you. Get out of here. Hi, Yapper. Get out. Here we go. Here we go. This is it. Wild Hunt. 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 Yes! Plana! Plana! We love Plana in this house. Yes! Yeah! We got that Plana! Well, that escalated quickly. I'm halfway to pity. Oh, I already got them both. I'm hot right now. I'm hot right now, right? It'd be a waste of it not to go for it, right? Just one more. Just one more. Plan is here for us. Plan is here for us. Fuck off, Verona. I know you're not going to give me anything. This isn't it. This is going to be all blues. Ramiel Powerlines. Here we go. Oh! Plana! Plana! My goat! Plana, my goat! Okay. Gehenner? Band of Society? Plana? Plana! I love you, Plana! Oh my god! Plana is actually here for us. Boys, this is the day. if you want to roll, this is the day you roll for Plana. This is, for legal reasons, this is not financial advice. But I'm just saying, Plana is here, right now. Holy shit. Now I can do Gebron. No, oh, game reset. And then Arona had me kicked out of the casino because I was too hot. Okay. Fair enough. Arona decided... Look, Arona saw Plana giving me too much, so she had me kicked out of the gacha. I got walked out of the casino for winning too much. Alright, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I did. I love my Blue Archive streams, man. We're gonna continue this. We're gonna have a stream on Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern. Permanent ban from Arona's Casino. Yeah, exactly. Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern, West Sylvania Project, my VTuber group. We're gonna have our first group collab. We're gonna play Phasmophobia. It'll be me, Kira, our Lily Baba, our Potato, and we're also gonna have our third member joining us for the first time there, so I look forward to seeing you all there. Saturday, 2 o'clock Eastern. Hope you all have a fantastic Thursday and Friday, and I'll see you this weekend. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, share, because every little bit helps a little guy like me, both here and on YouTube. And if you want to watch me be insane in my stream of conscious thoughts, I'm also on Twitter. Yeah! Alright, hey Farron, good to see you. Welcome back to the States. You need me to restart? Well, I just got walked out of the game for winning too much on the gacha, so it is what it is. Alright, I'll see the Fang Gang later. Have a fantastic day, everyone. See ya!